I've become very more mindful of the books I buy since then. I have a book buying problem. Hello friends, and welcome back to another video. My name is Haley, and in today's video we are doing a ginormous book haul. So my next video will be my entire physical TBR, and while I was filming that I was going through my books and getting rid of them. So we're gonna go through with these piles and we're gonna talk about what I'm gonna be getting rid of and kind of a few reasons why, and some of them are just because I don't want to read them anymore, and that's okay. Taste change. Let's get into it. All right, so some of these are going up on my Pango, some of these I'm just going to be donating. It just depends, but we're going to get into the first pile down here. I have about 96 books, I believe, that I am going to be getting rid of, so we have a lot to go through. First off, we have Apples Never Fall by Leanne Moriarty. I just not interested in reading this anymore. I don't even remember when. This was a add-on that you could do on Book of the Month, and I'd heard like one person talk about it, so I grabbed it. And yeah, since then I take my time and think about what books I want to buy before I just buy them because someone said something about them. Next up, we have Immortal by Sue Lynn Tan. I'm getting rid of this because I have the Fairy Loot edition and I don't need 2 copies. This one's going by. We have Dark Matter by Blake Crouch. I read it. Not gonna pick it up and read it again, so we're getting rid of it. We have Lady Macbeth by Ava Reed. I bought this because I thought it was pretty. It's got some pretty end pages, writing on the cover. I'm no longer interested, so we're getting rid of her. We have Normal People by Sally Rooney. Read it, hated it, getting rid of it. We have Death Becomes Her. I picked this up randomly in one of those book outlet sales just because I needed for free shipping and whatever. I don't feel like ever reading it. It's a signed first edition. We have The Berry Pickers. Picked this up off of Pango. No longer interested. I feel like that's gonna be like a running theme, is I picked it up randomly, no longer feel interested in reading, so it's getting unhauled. We have Ellen Hildebrand. I tried to read another book of hers and I just don't think this author is for me, so we are going to unhaul it. Hungerstone by Kat Dune. Tried to read it, couldn't get into it, so we're unhauling it. Masters of Death. I tried to get into this, couldn't get into it, so we're unhauling it. I'm unhauling this series. This is the 5 Broken Blades, 4 Ruined Realms, 3 Shattered Souls. I read book 1, it was okay. I just don't think I'm ever going to pick up book 2 and 3, and if I did, I would need to reread book 1 because I've completely forgotten what has happened, so we're just going to unhaul it. We have The Christmas Tree Farm. I read The Pumpkin Spice Cafe. It was okay. I just don't know if I'm ever going to pick up the rest of the series. I did pick up Cinnamon Bun Bookstore. It's somewhere in this pile, but I just don't think I'm ever going to continue this series. It just, I don't know. It was okay. It just wasn't for me. We have The Catherine House. Picked this up because I heard someone talking about it. I just don't think I haven't gravitated toward it. I think I did pick it up on like a book outlet, so I didn't spend like a whole lot of money on it. But we're gonna make sure it goes to a home that would appreciate it more than I do. And then Bring Me Your Midnight by Rachel Griffin. Had this forever. I'm probably never gonna read it, so we're gonna unhaul it. I feel like the theme of this video is I bought it because I heard someone talking about it, but now I don't feel like I'm ever gonna gravitate towards it, you know. Next pile. We have Stalking Jack the Ripper by Carrie Maniscalco. I picked this up as like a $5 book at Barnes & Noble when you bought like a coffee or whatever in the cafe. I don't know. I'm just never gonna gravitate towards it. I liked her one trilogy, I can't remember the name of it, and I have like the Throne of the Fallen and all of that. I tried to read Throne of the Fallen and I soft inept it, so I don't think I'm ever gonna reach for this. So we're going to unhaul it. Wicked. I bought it because I love the musical. It's one of my favorite musicals of all time. And I've always wanted to read the book, but it's very, very dark and I just don't think it's for me, so we're gonna unhaul it. We have Runaway Love and Slapshot Surprise by Melanie Harlow. I got this one because I heard Sarah Crowley talking about it and I was like, okay, maybe we'll read that. I don't think I'm ever gonna reach for it. And then I bought this one just because it was the same author and they were pretty. But I just, once again, it's a going theme. I have become very more mindful of the books I buy since then, because I bought these like almost 2 years ago, so learned my lesson, never gonna do that again. We have The Inn on Harmony Island by Anne-Marie Meyer. I bought this off a TikTok shop. I read one book by this author and thought it was okay. It was very Taylor Swift coded. Thought it was okay and thought I'd pick up another book of hers. It is signed, but I just don't think I'm ever gonna reach for this because I just don't think the writing style is for me. But I wanted to support the author, but we're just going to make sure this goes to a home that will appreciate more than I do. Next up, I'm probably going to get some hate for these, but we have the Mistborn trilogy by Brandon Sanderson. I got these because I wanted to jump into some of Brandon Sanderson stuff, but I just don't think I'm going to get to it anytime soon, and I need more space on my shelves. And so when it is time to get to this, I will repurchase, but I will buy one book at a time instead of the whole series, just so that I can see how I like it. But since I just don't think I'm going to be getting it anytime soon, I am keeping Tress of the Emerald Sea by him, because I feel like that would be more of like my vibe and something that I can kind of see if his writing style is for me. So we're going to get rid of this for now, and we may come back to it later. We'll see. Another book I bought off TikTok Shop that was a random, not thought out purchase, and that is How to Get Revenge on Your Ex by Maggie Dolan. Again, it's signed. It said that just found out my boyfriend cheated on me with his best friend's girl. Now his best friend and I have a plan to play them like they played us. Now that I am reminded of what this is about, I don't know, it sounds interesting. Let me look at, I know I shouldn't let Goodreads dictate, but it's got 4.2 stars, 4.2 rating, 4.02. And if I want to read it, I'll get it on Kindle Unlimited, so I don't need a physical copy anyway. But yeah, next up we have The Bright Sword by Lev Grossman. I just don't think this is for me. I got it because it was a subscription box book. I needed to pick a book for that month, and I had sent some of my lesson, and I now do skip months if there's nothing I'm interested in. This was back at the era when I didn't. And also Cross My Heart. Both of these are going to be unhauled. I mean, they're in the video, so obviously they're getting unhauled. We have The Vampire Diaries by L.J. Smith. I just think we're going to keep this as a show, and I'm just not going to read the book. We have The Trial of Lizzie Borden. I got this off Pango because I heard one person talk about it, so I didn't pay very much for it. It is a true story with a deep dive into the trial. I just don't think I'm ever going to reach for this. I'm not really one that likes to read nonfiction. I will watch a documentary, but I don't think I will ever read it. Then we have The Raven Boys. I'm just finding out that YA may not be something for me. I mean, I like YA. I like some YA. Some YA is not for me. I just don't think this one is going to be for me, so we're going to unhaul it. You know what? I read the first sentence, and it's kind of, you know, I may keep this and try the first chapter. It says, Blue Sergeant had forgotten how many times she'd been told that she would kill her true love. We're going to keep it, and we're going to try the first chapter and see what we think. So that's one adding back onto my physical TBR. I still haven't edited that video, so I have no idea how many is on my TBR. We have The Garden by Claire Beams, another, and Upon a Starlit Tide. Two more that were book box books that I should have just skipped that month, so we're going to unhaul them. We have Cleopatra and Frankenstein. I just don't think I will ever reach for this. This, I believe, is a literary fiction, and literary fiction is just not my thing, so we're going to make sure it goes to a home that appreciates it. We are going to be unhauling The Angel of Indian Lake. This is the third book in the, I forget the name of the trilogy, but it's by Stephen Graham Jones. Enjoyed it. Never going to read it again, so we're going to unhaul it. We have The Push by Ashley Audrian. After hearing more about this book, I just don't know if it's going to be for me, for like the triggers and stuff, so we're going to unhaul it. Next up, we have the By the Book. We have By the Book, Kiss the Girl, and Tangled Up in You. I read the first one in the series. They're cute. I just don't think I'm ever going to reach for them, so we're going to unhaul them. We have The Griffin Sisters Greatest Hits by Jennifer Weiner. I just don't think I'm ever going to reach for this. Once again, should have skipped this month's book box. This is April of last year, so we're just gonna unhaul it. What Alice Forgot by Leanne Moriarty. My mom gave me this book. We're just gonna unhaul it. I don't think I'm ever gonna reach for it, so she doesn't want it back, so we're just gonna unhaul it. We have The Housemaid Secret. I liked the first one. Don't think I'm ever gonna reach for the second one, so we're just gonna unhaul it. We have Assassin's Apprentice by Robin Hobb. I tried to read this, I just couldn't get into it, so we're gonna unhaul it. We have Chain of Thorns by Cassandra Clare. Read the first one, tried to get into the second one. I just don't think this trilogy is for me. I'm still gonna continue on and try some of her other books in the Shadowhunters world, and then I may find myself coming back to this trilogy, but for right now we're just gonna unhaul it. We have The Wishing Game by Meg Schaefer. Got this because I heard Destiny Sable talk about it. I just don't think I'm ever going to reach for it, so we're going to unhaul it. The theme you're going to notice in this is that I have a book buying problem. It was really bad in the past. It is starting to get better because I'm being more mindful. But in the past, I would just buy a book because I would have had FOMO. And now we're unhauling all of those FOMO moments. We have Starling House by Alex E. Harrow and The Strange Case of Jane O by Karen Thompson Walker. This is a sci-fi, so sci-fi is not really my thing. I did keep Red Rising to try, but we're gonna unhaul this for now. I'm gonna warn you, this next stack has a lot of Stephen King on it. I tried reading some of Stephen King's books. They are not for me. So all of the ones on my TBR are getting unhauled. We have The Outsider by Stephen King. We have Apt Pupil by Stephen King. Foxglove King by Hannah Whitten. I tried to read her other duology. Not really for me, so we're going to unhaul it. The Wedding People by Allison Especk. Everything I Promise You. This is a YA romance, I believe. And YA fantasy, I can get behind. YA romance, unless it's Lynn Painter, I cannot. So we're going to unhaul it. We have Carrie by Stephen King and The Shining by Stephen King. We're getting ready of the third 50 Shades book. The Silo series, I have book 1, Wool. With my anxiety, I just don't think this is going to be a series for me. So we're going to unhaul it. We have Lover Awakened by J.R. Ward. Southern Book Club's Guide to Slaying Vampires. I tried to read some of other Grady Hendrix books, and they're just not for me, so we're going to unhaul it. Sweet Nightmare by Tracy Wolff. As much as this pains me, I have no idea when this trilogy is ever going to be finished. Book 3 is supposed to come out in May, and then book 2 says it's not going to come out until next November. So I have no idea if this is ever going to be finished, so we're just going to unhaul it. Here's the other one, the Cinnamon Bun Bookstore. The Drums of Autumn by Diana Gabaldon. I love this series, but these books are ginormous, so I think I'm just going to continue on Kindle. How to Hide in Plain Sight. Interested in it when I got it, no longer interested in it. Yellow Face by R.F. Kuang. We have Salem's Lot by Stephen King. Capital Promises by Rebecca Gallo. I don't know if I'm going to continue this duet or not, but if I do, it'll be on Kindle, so I don't need the physical copy. A Man Called Ove by Frederick Bachman. The Honeys. I believe this is YA. Once again, it's a YA thriller, I believe. Once again, YA. If it's fantasy, okay. Everything else, hasn't been hitting lately, so we're just going to unhaul it. 11/22/63 by Stephen King. Alright, we have 2 more stacks, and these stacks are smaller than the others, so we should get through these pretty quickly. So yeah, the next one pains me, but it is, I don't know what series this is, by Helena Hunting. I bought the whole thing because I love the sprayed edges. Read the first few, not really my thing, so we're gonna unhaul it. Dante by Sadie Kincaid. Read this, probably will never read it again, so we're just gonna unhaul it. Fragile Sanctuary. I only have the first one, and it's the indie copy, and they have all since been traditionally published, so if I ever pick this up, I do want a matching set, so we're gonna unhaul this one. Always Mine by Laura Pavlov. When I bought this, again, matching set, so we're just gonna unhaul this. We have Arrival by Penelope Douglas. I don't think I'm ever gonna get to this one. I read Bully in this series, but then again, it sounds good. I think this is a step sibling romance, so you know what? I think we're gonna keep it for now and try a chapter. That's one more going back on the TBR. Next, we have Beautiful Things by Emily Rath. I'm just going to unhaul this and read it on Kindle. Blood of Hercules. I have the hardcover editions. I don't need multiple copies. I loved the first 2 books in the series, but we're going to unhaul this one. Pucking Sweet by Emily Rath. Read the first couple in the series. I don't feel like I'm going to continue, so we're just going to unhaul. The Boys of South Chapel series. Read them. Wasn't completely blown away by them. They are beautiful covers, but I'm just going to unhaul them and give them to a home that will appreciate them. And then we have The Familiar by Leigh Bardugo. I've tried multiple books of hers. I don't think she's an author for me, so we're just going to unhaul it. Alright, let's finish off this video. We have just a few more books left. We have A Study in Drowning by Ava Reed. I've had this forever, and I don't think I'm ever going to reach for it, so we're going to unhaul it. We have The Alchemy of Secrets by Stephanie Garber. I have the Fairlight edition, so I don't need 2 copies, so we're just going to unhaul this one. Yumi and the Nightmare Painter by Brandon Sanderson. Again, I'm going to keep Trust the Emerald Sea, and if I like it, I will continue with his writing. But we're just going to unhaul this to create more room. When the Wolf Comes Home by Nat Cassidy. I tried Mary by Nat Cassidy, I believe is what it is. Wasn't for me, so we're just going to unhaul it. We have Oathbound by Tracy Dion. This is the hardcover version, and I got a paperback to match my other copies, so we're just going to unhaul this one. One for My Enemy by Olivia Blake. Once again, tried to get into it, couldn't, so we're going to unhaul it. We have Swordcatcher by Cassandra Clare. I want to finish her other books that I have before I jump into the series, and I would rather have it in paperback, so we're just going to unhaul this. We have The Devils by Joe Abercrombie. I am interested in this. I don't know. And it's just taking I don't know when I'll ever reach for it though, so I may try it on Kindle first. So we're just going to unhaul this copy. We have The Tenant by Freddie McFadden. Read it. I'm not going to read it again, so we're going to unhaul it. We have Hellbent and Ninth House by Leigh Bardugo. These are the Barnes & Noble exclusive editions. Again, try some of her writing. I don't know if it's for me, so we're just going to unhaul it. I did keep Six of Crows. We're going to try that. And the last book we will be unhauling is the Pax St. Clair omnibus. This is huge. I'm just going to read it on Kindle, so I don't need the physical copy. So we're going to unhaul it. And that is the 90 plus books we are unhauling from my library. If you have not already, please subscribe to my bookish community. It would make my day. Tell me down below if you saw a book in this video that you think that I need to give another shot. Let me know, and I definitely will. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next one where we see how many books are actually on my physical TBR.